DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. The mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the stars in this range. Really outlaw that'll never get changed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Slash me a steel with a lobster hand.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down I heard. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the top.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. And a up and down, just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A play fake. Now Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough. for the first down.
First and 10.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Williams to the air once more. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down. Throwing again, Williams. That's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
18, Rodney, 18, 19, 68,
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's third and 2. to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Past the 60, past the 60 average, 60 average. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cut 19, cut 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
46-yard line.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
Second down.
Back to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33.
Gain of 18.
Here's 1st and 10.
Good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Smith. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Well, play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. To throw is Williams. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. On the return, it's Austin. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboys, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
60 average.
He'll look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Ready, set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ready.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield. on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Room to run past the 30. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes. Cover.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total't and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Vegas! Hey, volunteer!
3rd and long. Here's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. On the move past the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught by Gibbs. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Go.
To the end zone. It is batted away. It is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. That one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. The shotgun snap.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, the defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10, taking a shot downfield for Smith. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. Now it's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What is up? Blue. Yeah. Combo.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this will be incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Vegas.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Austin now to return this. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point try forthcoming. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Bears
They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Chicago. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He's got it at about the 8. To the pylon. He's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
To throw, it's Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. And his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. The Bears are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. 17-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Austin now to return this. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. So now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field.
That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown. second TD catch of the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
36-yard line.
Swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To Adonai Mitchell. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
What is it hard? Stay. Yeah.
Now Williams. He's got his tight end. It's lovely. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Williams. We're trying to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, it's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll run with Smith. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is second and goal. Throwing is Williams. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? Third and goal coming up. They're trying to punch it in with Smith, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Come on.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the
All 3 timeouts
16-yard line.
plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now, 2nd and 4.
19 tight. 18, Radley.
They'll drop to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get 21 on that one. First down, Detroit.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Lions first down.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Lions call their first time out, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up first and goal.
19 strike.
Here's Gibbs. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Lions move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, a wide open receiver, it's Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a